What's up, guys? Okay, where to start? I guess I'll start with thank you, Dansby, for every single thing you've done for Braves country. You've done for the Braves organization. Champion forever. Some of the clutchiest moments any of us have ever seen. Regular season and postseason. But for me personally, thank you for an interaction that I'll never forget in Walt Disney. I believe we were still in Disney at the time, and I think Dansby was still number 2 at the time. I got the opportunity to go down, run the bases, and my friend Carrie that works for Disney got Dansby's attention, and we had a nice little conversation. He asked me where I was from, and he asked me my name, and he said, "How do you spell it, with a C or a K?" And I said, "With a C." And he said, "That's a good thing because we don't like K's." And I've told that story a lot, but that just tells you the person that Dansby is. The Cubs got a good one. Very, very good clubhouse leader, clutch. You're gonna have to deal with the bad streaks with Dansby, but thank you for everything. The homer in the seventh inning of Game 4 of the World Series will live rent-free in my head for years to come. The last play of the World Series, Dansby getting it, and just thank you for everything, playing every single day, the defensive gems, all of that. But from a Brave standpoint now, honestly, the writing was on the wall, and we can pretend it wasn't, but it kind of had the same trajectory as the Freddie situation. 177, and as mad as we want to be or can be or are, because we love Dansby, the person, the player, and the hometown of it all, Alex Anthopoulos and company have been steadfast in their value of players, and I don't think we were going to go over 17, 18. The value of guys like Matt Olson, and it's 22. 22 is probably our highest. I think Riley was a little more than that, but I just, the way that Alex Anthopoulos has structured contracts and things of that nature, I don't think this is a surprise that he wouldn't go that far. And it's not a surprise that Dansby got this much because of the market. And one of his probably his most complete season of his career, bar none. So good for Dansby, good for guys getting the bag. Am I upset that he has left? Yes, because I love him as a player, person, and the memory he's created for us as a fan base and me personally, as I talked about. But Alex Anthopoulos, again, has been poignant, and he has shown how much he values certain players. And I think Dansby at $25 million, as streaky as he is, not defensively, but with the bat, premium position at shortstop, he was not comfortable going there, and we all knew it. We just didn't, as knowing the memories and things that Dansby has created, it's not really, it's hard to take emotion out of it, because the player went from the first round of the draft, the first pick of the draft, us trading for him in an unprecedented trade, for him being the face of the franchise from Atlanta, all that stuff. But, and I get it, but $25 million for him, especially with all the other contracts, there was no way the Braves were going to pay it. It's just the reality of how our organizations ran. Am I necessarily comfortable with the way the roster is right now? Not necessarily, but it's only December 17th. It's not opening day. I think we've gotten better in areas. I think we've depleted in some areas. But again, it's not opening day. And Alex Anthopoulos has done some wizardry stuff. We've seen it, and I don't expect him to do anything less. He's up front with things. He always has been, and I have no other reason than to trust Alex Anthopoulos, trust the process. Are you allowed to be upset and however you need to process this and any other loss of a player because you end up getting attached, because that's just how human nature and how it goes. That's how everybody has to do it. We all process things differently, especially when you're a huge sports fan. It's just natural to do it that way. And as far as Vaughn Grisham at shortstop right now, I am not jumping through hula hoops or anything, but I trust the heck out of Ron Washington. I trust the heck out of Vaughn Grisham that he's gonna work really, really hard, and he came up with some super clutch hits last year, and we dealt with the growing pains with Dansby as well. So if VG is the answer at shortstop, I'm totally cool with going that route. I just hope we upgrade in the left field area. I don't know exactly how, but again, AA knows what he's doing. He has a particular number in mind for players, and he's not going to go over that unless he feels like it's worthy and he needs to. It's just the reality of it, and we've seen that since AA has taken over and things hurt. Obviously, losing Freddie and Dansby in back-to-back off seasons, not ideal. But look, until anybody knocks us off the top of the hill in the National League East and further into the playoffs, I think we are fine. Obviously, I'll leave my total evaluation until closer to opening day and spring training and all of that stuff. But 5 straight division titles and a World Series championship, and we've been through the rebuilds, the grossness, and we are far, far from the grossness. So yes, am I sad that Dansby's not here? Yes. Am I a little weary of where our roster sits right now? Yes. But that's not going to change my Braves fandom. That's not going to change my opinion of Alex Anthopoulos. Not going to change my opinion of Dansby. Not going to change any of that. I just love what Dansby brought to the team. And that he is a World Series champion. He will be a champion forever. And the Braves are fine. And Alex Anthopoulos knows what he's doing. And he shoots straight. And that's all you can ask for as a GM. You're not going to get every move right, contract right, situation right. But I have no reason not to believe that Alex Anthopoulos will put a great team on the field in 2023. Our roster is pretty set outside of shortstop and the left field DH situation. But again, as always, go Braves, champions forever. Thank you so much, Dansby. You mean the world to me. I hope you go kill it in Chicago, except when the Braves play. Congratulations to you and Mallory and all of that stuff. It's just been a pleasure to watch you grow in Atlanta. So thank you so much for that. Champion forever. As always, go Braves.